Hey guys, thanks for joining me. Good evening, everyone that's watching. It's important that I jump on here now and again. People are asking, how can we stay safe during COVID? Now, a lot of us, we're working on our immune system well-being, but there's other aspects we need to work on, which is self-defense during COVID. Newsflash, Boris, the world hasn't stopped. You can put us in tier 3 as much as you want. People are still going to come up to you in the street and mug you off. You are going to need to know how to block, how to defend, how to ward off. And if you need to, fucking annihilate. You don't want to, but if you need to annihilate, that's called the elbow, but that's called a COVID elbow. That's called a vid-19, I've been calling that move. I'll teach you more about that in a minute. You are going to get into rucks. Even in a socially distanced pub, if two lads go for a slash at the same time, it's worse. Think about it. You're trying to do 2 meters distance. You might have a bit of Fanny out with you. You're trying to impress her. And you both go through the gap. Not only has the guy mugged you off by going first, he's broken social distancing by going within your 2 meter space. And he might have thrown out a little... There's a new thing that started. I don't know if you've seen it. I actually prefer things how they were. If someone thinks you're a wanker, they come up to you and go, you mate, wanker. That's how it was. We've recently developed, I'll call it a Brussels, for obvious reasons, another story, don't go there, where people, as they walk off, do the wanker under the arm. It's a social distance wanker sign. What's wrong, mate? Wanker. You're a wanker, mate. Under the arm delivered. Fucking wanker. That, in my opinion, is a license to square up. Now, how can you square up in a socially distanced manner? Now, the old days, if I was down the Weatherspoons, I'd be like, do you want some? And I'm in your face. That normally is enough. You'd probably let out a jet of piss if you saw something this tasty coming at you. The way to do it and remain safe in social distance is to do the chest out. Got a problem, mate, and reverse. Can't see it because, let me show you what's happening with the feet. I'm stepping in. Do you want some, mate? And then out. So let's see that up close. Got a problem, mate, and return to a 2 meter spot. I actually said problem, mate, before I stepped. Got a problem, mate, and out. Though what that means is the spores, the COVID spores coming out my mouth, what a problem, mate. They actually stayed at 2 meters distance. So I'm physically threatening, but I've returned to a COVID safe. Next thing, the geezer might actually kick off with you. Might fucking come swinging, roundhousing. He might even, if you've been watching my videos, do a full Bruce Lee kick. If he comes at you one of those, do not be tempted to do a traditional chin-in, even a cheeky punch. I'm the person that started the cheeky punch. A cheeky punch is not an assault. It's completely legal to go up to someone, say someone who really deserves to be, say someone who can't follow an arrow around a floor in a supermarket. Completely legal to do a cheeky punch is where you start 1 millimetre away, cheeky punch. What was that for? I gave you a cheeky punch, you silly cunt. You can't follow an arrow around a supermarket, cheeky punch. Totally legal. You can't do a cheeky punch. Why? Hands, face, space. Let's fucking have it. Hands, face, space. Let's fucking have some. So what we're going to do instead is called a COVID ruck, where you fight just with elbows. Invite the other person for a socially distanced ruck. Ideally, you both be in masks. Masks are also great because if you lose a tooth, sometimes I lost this incisor. You can still see the stitches there. The tooth fell into the mask. I wasn't looking for it in all the kebab papers. So you can fucking have it with a full COVID elbow fight. Fucking want some in, back, in. When you're using your expletives, fucking nonce. Make sure you say it before you step forward out of courtesy. Fucking nonce, then in. All the spores, when I went nonce, the spores came out of my mouth, but at a distance. You want some nonce? And then I stepped in. And that's the key difference. So show some respect. Show some respect for your person here. Hands, face, space, elbows. Yeah? Fucking watch this. In a way, what do you want? So someone's fucking dished you. You want that in a fucking face, socially distanced, and your elbows covered in all the shit where you've been touching stuff with your elbows. You can do a combination. I call it angry turtle. You fucking hold your breath, see? People asking about the merch. My 3K band, my 3K branded band is available online. It's all about the merch. You can use these in the pub, much like when I was bullying kids at school doing the elastic band flick. Imagine that. bit tasty. So I thought I'd keep it safe, lads. I understand we do want to be hateful. We do want to have some violence. You might see someone from the other football team. Someone might mug you off. Someone might look at your bird's tits. I know you want to smash them in the face, but stay safe. If you are rucking, use the elbow. Do wear a mask. And if you knock someone unconscious, turn the head away from a crowd. You don't want them getting infected while they're out. Even if they're having a brain hemorrhage, even if you put them in a coma, you don't want to be the one that's giving them COVID before they slip into unconsciousness. So keep it ethical, guys. Won't be long till we can get back to the pubs and we can fucking have it tasty and proper again. Stay safe, lads, yeah? Stay safe.